Good day, everyone. I am Lyla Regina Giantonio from Tem Pascal, here in front to deliver my persuasive speech about the war between the brain and the heart. The heart wants, but the mind knows. I spent 2 years really liking this guy, and we both like each other, but everything changed. He suddenly didn't like me anymore and decided to let go. Your brain knows for the fact that you should let him go and cut him off your life. But on the other hand, your heart keeps telling you to hold on to the memories you've built over the years and the memories filled with happiness and joy. Even though the answer to this is to follow your brain, when you are in that position, most of the time, people would still think to follow their heart. When making decisions, we both listen to our heart and our brain. But what if you encounter a situation where your heart is screaming yes, yet your mind is whispering no? We all know that the brain plays on what's right and what's wrong. It's more about the factual things and creates a more realistic outcome of a situation. On the other hand, our heart is overcome by feelings and emotions that hinder us from finding answers. The heart pulls you into memories filled with love, trust, and patience, disregarding all the regret and hurtful moments. Being in this situation is never easy. When we silence our emotion in favor of picking what seems safe, we also risk leaving the outcome full with missed chances of what could have been. But a safer option is always better than living with regret. The brain relies more on logic. Logic, which means it's weighing what decision leads to a better result rather than going to an unknown path. You should listen to your mind. Logic, not emotions, that lead to poor decisions. Making a decision in a burst of emotion pushes us to act fast. Talking bad about someone, cutting off a friend, quitting on something, or sending a message they wish they could unsend. Only one thought will come to their mind. I wish I had stopped and paused. I wish I had thought it through before acting on it. That's where the mind comes in. It stops you to think, is this really the best choice for me? Do I stop? Am I gonna regret this tomorrow or even a year later? Emotions show up then leave, with the consequences that stick around for years. Leaning on your head instead of your heart keeps you from waking up one day wondering, what the hell was I thinking? Being overpowered by these feelings is a major challenge, but with patience and time, you would soon know that most of the time, logic is better to follow. These situations make you realize to never make a decision when you know that you are overpowered with different emotions. When the heart says yes and the brain says no, it's time to listen not to the loudest voice, but to the one you won't regret. Because in the end, it is often the choices led by the heart that becomes the stories that are full of regret. Thank you for listening.